Hello, how you doing? Welcome back to some more Cricket Captain 2023 and part 2 of the road to world number 1 with England. Today we start the big one. It is the Ashes series, of course, against Australia. We've got the first match at Edgbaston, of course, started in real life today. Hopefully we've had a good day as England. I have no idea, obviously recording this the night before. Very excited to see how we get on in the Ashes, of course, and I think the first test match is an absolutely huge one. So without further ado, let's get ourselves into the action. Just want to say a massive thank you for all of the support on part 1. Do keep it coming. Leave a like if you do enjoy, and of course subscribe for plenty more cricket content on the channel going forward. Now Ben Duckett is going to be back into the squad, meaning Keaton Jennings is going to be missing out. Jack Leach is going to be missing out as well, because we're going to be bringing back Mr. Moeen Ali to try and replicate exactly the same lineup that will take part in the real life test match. So all of that's looking good to me, and fingers crossed we can continue our good form from the match against Ireland, and hopefully we can come out on top here. We're going to give Ben Duckett a little bit of extra physio. A bit of physio for Ben Stokes as well. He's going to do a bit of bowling practice along with James Anderson and Ollie Robinson. All of that looks good. Moeen Ali is going to do a little bit of fielding, and Johnny Bairstow can actually do a little bit of fielding practice. Zach Crawley can keep his batting eye in. And yeah, let's move on then into the match, and well, hopefully we can perform well against Australia. That's the plan anyway. Zach Crawley and Ben Duckett are going to open up. Ollie Pope is going to be batting at 3, Joe Root at 4, Brook at 5, then Stokes at 6, Bairstow 7, and then Moeen Ali is going to be 8th with Ollie Robinson, Stuart Broad, and James Anderson in the squad. Let's have a quick look at the conditions. Looking like it's going to be Seamer's paradise. So let's get ourselves into the action. And tails never fails. Oh, well, it did this time. And we will be bowling, but here is the Australia 11. Usman Khawaja, David Warner, Marcus Labuschagne. We've got Steve Smith, Head in there, Cameron Green, Alex Carey, Mitchell Stark, Pat Cummins, Josh Hazlewood, and Nathan Lyon in the team. So certainly seems to be a slightly weaker batting lineup from Australia compared to us, but then, you know, you've got to look at the averages and say, well, Australia do have that over us. But I suppose we bat deeper, and that's where we've got to look at the end of the day. And if we look at bowling averages, of course we're going to have a very, very strong lineup there. Ollie Robinson, very good average there. Broad and Anderson, of course, very, very good indeed. So here we go then. We are ready and raring to go for this Ashes series. We will be bowling first, and Jimmy Anderson is going to be bowling the first ball of the Ashes. It's going to be a very, very interesting morning. Let's see how we get on. Predictions down in the comment section below. Who is going to come out on top? Is it going to be England? Is it going to be Australia? And well, let's see how Broad and Jimmy can get on. Both of them, I would say, you know, performed okay in the first test match. And there you go, Stuart Broad gets David Warner almost instantly. And well, it was no ball. It was a no ball. That's absolutely huge. It looked like Broad had continued his excellent form against Warner. But this time we have got him. Khawaja's gone for 6, and Stuart Broad does get the first wicket of the Ashes in the end. And now here comes Anderson into Labuschagne. Is that going to be a thin edge? Not quite, but decent opening spell from these two. Ollie Robinson now comes into the attack. He gets into Warner, and that's edged, but safe. And, well, Stuart Broad did have him there, but it was a no ball, and, well, will David Warner punish us for that? That's the question. Here comes Stokes into Labuschagne. That's up in the air. There's somebody out there, and it's called. Labuschagne is gone for 17. That's a huge wicket this early in the match. Moeen Ali is going to come in just before lunch. Jimmy Anderson is going to join him. Lunch interval day 191 for 2 Australia at the moment. Right, Stuart Broad is going to come in just after lunch, and he comes into Warner straight away, and that's going to be out. Yes!
And he's given him out.
And Stuart Broad continues his rivalry against David Warner. That was the fifth ball after lunch. He's gone for 49, and Australia now 3 down for just shy of 100 runs. Moeen Ali now coming in to head.
That beat the bat all out.
Not quite. Not quite. Travis Head. That's his name. Forgot his first name. Awful of me. Moeen Ali in to Steve Smith now. This is the big wicket. Oh, and there was a reverse sweep, and as I say, I've definitely not seen them in the game before. Must be a new thing. Ali into Smith again.
Perfect.
Holding an end quite well here. Not going for too many runs. Comes in the other side to Travis Head.
That's hit the pads.
That's slipping down leg side, I think.
Decision.
It's a pity. And we're going to bring Joe Root in now and see if he can get a big wicket, because we're struggling now. He has Robinson into Steve Smith, and he's gone for 64. That's a huge wicket just before tea. 211 for 4 for Australia. And, well, as I say, that's absolutely massive for us. And Broad now into Cam Green. That's in the air, but there's nobody out there. That's going to go for 4. Robinson now into Travis Head. I feel like that's just outside the line of off stump. Bit unlucky. Yeah. But very next delivery edged, and that's 4. So Robinson starting to get there. Broad gets the breakthrough though. Green gone for 17, and now we're exposing the tails, you would say. Robinson into
What a good
Head.
ball.
Not again. Well, it's been a tough day out in the field, hasn't it? In this first test match. Anderson now gets in, and that should be his second wicket, or first wicket, I should say. Anderson makes a breakthrough, and we're now going to get the new ball, and it's going to be Ben Stokes and James Anderson with it. Anderson in Alex Carey. Ooh. You feel like we need Anderson to pick up a few wickets. Carey's gone though, and that's surely the last line of the Australian defence. Anderson in the last over of the day gets a wicket of Pat Cummins, the captain. He's gone for 5, and Australia now 8 down for just over 300. 319 for 8 on the first day. I mean, I think, you know, we can be pretty pleased with our day's work. Hazelwood's gone for 1, and now can Stuart Broad get his 5 for?
Good ball.
It's had an excellent start to the summer. And Stuart Broad deserves a 5 for.
That's a thick edge.
But that's high in the air. I think it's going to go for 4 though. Yeah, and Mitchell Stark frustrating us here, and well, Broad gets line in the end. He's gone for 8, and Australia 341 all out. It was a good innings. Travis Head with that century, of course, being the highlight of their innings. Steve Smith 64, David Warner 49. Obviously, Stuart Broad had him early on, but had to wait just a little longer to get his guaranteed wicket. But a 5 for Stuart Broad, 5 for 85. Again, Anderson 2 for 76. Not striking at the sort of rate you would expect him to. Robinson only getting 1 wicket. 2 wickets for Ben Stokes, though, which is a real positive for him. Right, let's get into our batting innings then. And this is huge. You know, how do we play? Do we play the way we did against Ireland? You know, attack from the off. It's a big question. So here we go then. And let's see how we get on. Stark gets into Zach Crawley, and straight away Zach Crawley hitting things to the boundary. And I think that's what we have to do. We have to play. We have to play our shots. And Ben Duckett looking like he needs to play as well. And yeah, this is a good start. Few boundaries flowing already. Oh, but Duckett's gone. What a ball from Mitchell Stark. He's gone for 10. And now Ollie Pope comes to the crease. And this is
a glorious stroke.
very, very big for us now, this partnership. And, well, Pope is gone. He's out for 8. 8 off 4. And all of a sudden, we're 33 for 2 here.
Good-looking shot. Helps the boundary for 4.
Yeah,
this looks close.
Playing our shots, but
not out, but it looked plumb.
Yeah, good shot from Joe Root there. Oh, but Crawley's gone. He's out for 14. Bazball not working. 43 for 3.
Out.
Oh, my goodness me. Root's gone as well. And now Stokes comes in. And, you know, we've got Bairstow. We've got Ali in there. I think we need to start being proactive, or we're going to be facing the follow-on here. 61 for 4 at the tea interval. Or lunch interval, I should say. On day 2. But Harry Brook off to a good start here. So many of our players have got a little start and then ended up getting out fairly cheaply in the end, but these two seem to be building nicely and now starting to motor on a little bit. That's beautiful from Harry Brook. Oh, and he's now into the late 30s. There's Ben Stokes now getting involved. And this is a good little partnership.
A confident shout. The umpire's unmoved, but it must have been close.
Let's have a look at this. Yeah, slipping down the leg side. That was never really going to work,
well,
was it?
Not far away.
That was a no ball as well. Oh, shot from Ben Stokes. Oh, beautiful straight drive. Into the 30s now, the captain. Oh, but Brooks gone. Brooks out for 42. Well, Bairstow now comes to the crease. Got the century against.
He's hammered that.
Ireland needs to find that form again. These two very important to the cause here.
Excellent placement.
I'm actually going to risk it, and we're going to start going a bit more aggressive here.
Poor old bowler.
150 up.
That's a fine shot.
The reason I'm going more aggressive is because I feel like that the ball's old now. A couple of guys in there rhythm, but Stokes is gone. He's out for 52. What a shame. Well, Moen Ali comes to the crease. We know he can play.
Played all round that. No.
Pitched outside leg. That was the problem there. Everything else looked pretty good. Just pitched outside the line of leg stump. And Nathan Lyon to Moen Ali. We know these two have got a bit of a history as well.
Fine shot.
Finds the middle of the bat. Beautiful shot. Tea interval on day 2 then. 173 for 6. We're trailing Australia by 168. It's not the end of the world here. We can still win this first test match. You know, I think if we can get within 100 of their first innings total, I think that would be a job well done. And then we've got to try and keep it tight with the bowling. Try and make inroads there, but Moen Ali definitely starting to motor along here.
He hasn't got hold of that.
And if he can get a 50,
not textbook, but they all count.
And that's going to be absolutely massive. But he's gone. He's gone now, and Ollie Robinson comes to the crease, and now it's up to Big Johnny Bairstow to go and grab himself a big score. But he's lost his partner now. And Stuart Broad comes to the crease, and we've
through him.
Only got Jimmy Anderson as our final line of defence.
Pure timing.
Once Stuart Broad is out, which is surely going to come at some point. Broad no longer the player he was with the bat.
Beautifully timed, Captain.
Oh, nicely played
Another
from
boundary to the total.
Johnny Bairstow, and there's his 50.
The half century.
And it's a big 50. Ah, and he's stumped well. What a shame. Jimmy Anderson. Well, can he keep them out? Oh, look at the turn. Wow. And it's a no ball. I think that might have been out had it not been. Oh, it just pitched outside leg.
That's a confident appeal.
That's pitched outside leg again.
Not out. Well, that must have been really close.
Yeah, good shot from Jimmy Anderson. Oh, the Burnley Lara getting himself going. Yeah, lovely sweep from Stuart Broad.
4 runs.
And as I say, if we can get within 100, that would be a decent success. And, well, Broad dropped.
Big appeal.
That's not going to be out either.
Muttering under his breath, but
I think it was missing off stump. Yeah. Oh, but that one's out though. Broad gone for 9, and we are 233 all out. It wasn't the best from us. Nobody really got going. 42 for Brook, 52 for Stokes, and 53 for Johnny Bairstow. Some late resistance from the returning Moeen Ali, but overall that was tough going, and bit of a humbling against Australia. So now Jimmy Anderson and Stuart Broad, they need to make a good start here. They really do. Anderson into Warner. Second ball. That could have been the perfect start for us. But not yet. Broad into Kawaja. Gone! Kawaja gone. 29 for 1 here. Right at the close of play. End of day 2. This match finally poised. Australia essentially 138 for 1 as they're trying to build a solid score for us to chase. And there's Anderson's first wicket. Labuschagne, he's gone for 6. And now Australia 2 down. Early on in this innings, Anderson into Smith. Smith's gone as well. Huge wicket. He's gone for 18. 66 for 3. Oh, and Travis Head has gone. Anderson's on a hat-trick. Anderson's found his form. And now that changes everything. Robinson into Green.
That's beaten him.
Not quite. Very next ball.
He's miscued that.
Ooh, edged. Well, third ball in a row.
Close.
Goodness me, what a spell of bowling that was. Robinson into Warner.
Nowhere near that.
This is looking good for Ollie. And yep, that's going to be Green gone. He's out. He's out for 28. And Australia 5 down now. And Warner's gone as well. Ben Stokes with the wicket. Stokes into Carey. That's high in the air. It's got to be caught, and it is. It is. Anderson with the catch that time. And I tell you what, if we can keep Australia under 300, that would be absolutely massive. Right, Jimmy Anderson's going to come back out after lunch. And that's a terrific delivery. He's going to be gone. Stark is out for 10. And the tail is very much exposed now. Broad into Cummins. Edged and gone. He's out for 14. Oops. And finally, Broad into Lyon. And that's going to be out as well. 2 in 2 for Broad to finish the innings. And Australia are all out for 174. Wow. 283 to win. Wow. This is doable. This is chaseable. We have to go out there now. We have to play our shots. We know it's a seamers pitch, but if we play the way that we know we can go and get 283. We can chase this down. Let's go and do it. Come on, boys. Let's get yourself settled. then play some shots. Great shot from Zach Crawley there.
The big shout goes up. What's the umpire going to say?
Ooh, it must have
The
pitched
umpire took his
inside
time,
the
but it
line,
certainly
and
got
Crawley's gone. That's a big wicket. Stark with the opener there. Crawley gone for 11.
He's bowled him all over the...
Duckett gone for 6, and straight away we're under pressure. Now,
Textbook drive
it's
off the back
absolutely
foot.
massive for these two to stick around. If they both get 50s, I think we win. I know that's a big claim, but if these two can stick around for the rest of the day, get us to within 150-ish.
Fine shot.
We really do have a great opportunity.
That's a massive shout for LBW. The bowler's upset, but the umpire's unmoved.
Not quite. Yeah, good shot from Ollie Pope there. Needed that one.
Good ball.
Just to break the ice a little bit, but it's nice to see we're playing responsible cricket here. Just putting the ones away that we can. So, well, Root nearly gone there. Oh, what a shot from Ollie Pope. Well, I think half an hour to go. Let's try and keep these two in now.
He knew that was 4 from the moment it hit the bat.
That's going to be 6, is it? Oh, one bounce for. And there it is, 50 for Ollie Pope then.
And that's 50, well played.
Very, very well played from him. Root heading towards his 50. We've got 3 overs to go in the day.
That was a horrible shot.
And there you go, bad light stops play. And it is the end of day 3 then. 122 for 2. We require another 161 for victory. I feel like we're in a very, very good position. Need to start off day 4 as we ended the last. Get these two settled again. And then I think go for our shots a little bit. That's 50 for Joe Root. Very, very good for him.
One more run added to the total.
And again, I think he needed that to just solidify himself and feel like he still belongs at this elite level.
A forcing stroke off the back foot. Yes.
Great shot from Pope. And Joe Root now playing as well. 150 already up.
Right off the middle.
Yeah. Oh, that's high. That's 6.
6 runs.
Joe Root now motoring along. As is Ollie Pope.
Had no chance.
Into the 170s now. Oh, this is good. This is Bazball at its best. And I think now is the time to take advantage of this.
Well, that's the shot of a man in form.
And if we can...
Big appeal.
Oh, keep it going, I was going to say, but Pope's gone. Plum LBW. He's out for 84. I think reduce Joe Root back down now. Let's try and keep Root there.
Excellent shot.
Oh, reverse sweep for 4. That's a terrific shot from him. Smashing it at the moment. Line in again to Root. And this time a conventional sweep for 4. Beautifully played. 200 is up.
Oh, that's caught him in 2 minds.
Oh, big turn there. We need less than 100 to win now.
This could be run out.
Oh, this could be out, is it?
This is going to be tight.
I don't think it is.
Good piece of running between the wickets.
Just about got home there. Shot. Good shot.
It struck him in line.
Brooks gone. Brooks gone.
And
oh, Stokesy comes to the crease. We still need 60 to win here. Lunch interval day 4. It's 219 for 4. We've still got Bairstow, still got Ali. And of course the 2 men at the crease. But it's still very nervy.
And that's 4 more.
This to try and win the first Ashes Test match.
What a shot.
Oh, and Ben Stokes is
Poor delivery.
coming in to play now. Can Joe Root get his big ton here?
Oh, how did that miss?
It was a good delivery there. This has been fabulous play.
Well hit.
And there's 4 for Joe Root, and that is his century. Well played. He lofts his bat up to everybody. Fantastic from Joe Root. A former captain's innings.
Good ball.
Real experience, and now gets us to within 40 to win.
And that's 4 all the way.
You feel like it's almost done and dusted.
Unstoppable. 4 runs.
Ben Stokes playing aggressive. We're in to 30 to win now. Although it's not been as fast and flowing as we'd normally expect,
The bowler's looking at the foot.
it's going to end up being a very, very solid victory. That's high in the air, and that's another 4. 5 to win now.
Superbly timed shot there.
1 to win now. And we can relax a little bit because we've played this beautifully. And there is the winning run. Ben Stokes hits it. And we take a 1-0 lead in the series. 283. We chased it fairly easily in the end. We win by 6 wickets. And that is what you call a great performance in that second innings. Okay, the openers went fairly early. Crawley and Duckett. Not a great match for them, but Pope played well. Root played terrifically, 110 not out. Brooke played his part in the match, and Ben Stokes 41 off 50 to finish it off there, and that's exactly what we needed. And we take a 1-0 lead in the series. Man of the match is Ben Stokes. Obviously scored a lot of runs with a bat, got a decent amount of wickets as well. And of course, the captain, I think, probably deserves it. Jimmy Anderson, 4 for 58 in that second innings. I think that absolutely changed it. He gets up to 694 test wickets now, 6 away from 700. That's pretty impressive. And there it is. There's the confirmation then. 1-0 in this 5-match series. And of course, we've got our match at Lord's coming up next time out. Can we do it? Can we beat Australia? That's the real question here. Joe Root now number 3 in the world of batting. Fabulous from him. If you look at the all-rounders, Ben Stokes up there. Joe Root is up there. That's hilarious. And bowlers, of course, Stuart Broad, number 4. James Anderson, number 7. That's the sort of thing you want to see. Ollie Robinson up there. Anyone else? Mark Wood in there as well. Jack Leach. Did Moeen Ali get any wickets? I don't think so. He didn't even bowl in the second innings. Yeah, we did well in that second innings, didn't we? Very, very well. So yeah, Moeen Ali, interesting selection, I think, in real life, and I can see something very similar happening there. But that is where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Cricket Captain videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.